What should I do next? Lettuce, acorn squash, beans. What was it that I was forgetting? Euonymus. It was a euonymus. That's what it was. Ah, thank goodness. Now I can go back to work. And it's time for corn. Welcome to May 26th, the day before Memorial Day here in the United States. If you can't decide whether to grow tomatoes or potatoes, try the ketchup and fries plant, which produces both at the same time. What? Both at the same time? How can that be? Well, remember, tomatoes and potatoes are both part of the solanum family. So yeah, you can graft a tomato onto a potato. The potato will produce potatoes, and the tomato will produce tomatoes on top. Interesting experiment. And speaking of potatoes, check out the babies. Aren't these doing fantastic? This especially. Oh, very close to needing a top up. This one is really strong. Absolutely fantastic. These three, it won't be the only three, but these three are going to hold my popcorn. But before I can plant the popcorn, I have to be sure that the soil is ready for these little seeds. Corn can be fussy when it comes to temperature. So I like to take just a regular old little thermometer that you can, little digital thermometer. Turn it on. What you're looking for is soil above 50. Let's see if I can show you this. You can see that it is hovering somewhere between 53 and 55. How about you? Yep. 53, 52. Of course, as the afternoon sun comes out, it'll get warmer. It feels nice and warm in that top layer. Yeah, very good. 53, 54. All three bags are over 50. All three bags are ready for strawberry popcorn. Well, while I'm actually getting these planted, why don't we take a look at somebody else's garden? Hey Connor, how's your garden doing?
Alright, lightning's on strike today. No sun, no lightning. There you go now, miniature piranhas. Ratio. All the flowers. And alright, so here we are, my veg patch. Same containers. This is one I got yesterday at work, so dropped it in this morning. It needs to be filled of earth, so plenty of time for that. So here is beetroot, here's spinach and chard and a rogue potato, and here's my cabbages doing excellently, and with all netting to keep cabbage butterfly away from it. And then over here, carrots kind of doing slowly. You can just about see them. Peas are flying along. These over there, you can see potatoes that were planted in a Christmas week as an experiment, so they're doing okay. More of them over there. Apple trees with baby apples. So that's in this section. So here there's broad beans. They're really flying along. Wheat suppressant plastic, very exciting. Some oak saplings that I'd say maybe October, November this year I'll plant out. They're getting big enough to strive. My walnut tree, so that's that. It's going to stay there forever, ever. So that's its fine spot, thriving away. Here's all my potatoes. They're all earthed up, flying along, very happy there. Here's my vegetable marrows and pumpkins. They're all doing very well. Cauliflower, they're all doing well. Again, with netting to keep away the butterfly. And broccoli, they're same story, doing well. And this is one of my many cherry trees. Loads of cherries. Will be buckets of cherries for me and the blackbirds. Over there is my winter garlic. You know. Scary girl to keep away the blackbirds. Something like a Walking Dead. Rhubarb. More garlic, doing well. Garlic is tough, it kind of fends for itself. All my onions, they're all doing very well. Weed barriers. My main cherry tree. So buckets of cherries there. Apple tree. So again, here you go. You can see what's happening. A bit of a wilderness, but it all actually works and comes together.
Welcome back. I've got my corn planted, but I ran into a problem. My hose is leaking. Every once in a while, I do have to do maintenance on my hose. This time, the leak is not coming from here. It's actually coming from here. And that's because I forgot to put plumber's tape on it when I put the quick connect on. And all I've got are little remnants of quick connect of the plumber's tape on there. If you've never used plumber's tape, it's quite simple, except for the fact that it will stick to everything. And I can never remember. All right, so there we go. And I'm only going to put this on once in a season. Cuts off pretty easy. This can save you a whole lot of money if you have a very high water bill. Oh, come on, get on there. There we go. Nice and firm, just the way I like it. I hope that takes care of the... I can see in here, there's still plenty of plumber's tape in here, and this part hasn't been removed for a number of years. I shouldn't ever have to remove that part, because unless I decide on a new quick connect system. The quick connect system makes life a whole lot easier for me. Especially considering that I have to connect my big long hose up to this every single day. All right, did it work? Huh. It sure looks like it. Oh, maybe not. Look at that. It is still dripping. So, and it is, I can see it's dripping. Oh, and it's hissing from here. Maybe it's time to consider a new quick connect system. Well, I'll get the corn watered anyway. Now, I didn't just put the corn in those 3 bags. I also put corn in there because I want plenty of it. And once I get more potting soil, I'll put another couple of bags on the other side and I'll fill them up with corn too, probably today. Nice. That should do for that. The potatoes could probably use a little bit of a drink. It's going to be a nice warm day out today. There we go. Okie dokie. What's next on the list? Well, I don't know if I really need to do the hose today, but there are a million other little things, like weed whacking, replanting flowers, and I should probably do a little bit of work on my car, which will take away from my gardening work. See what the day brings. All right, here's a big problem. I have an eggplant that is pretty much almost dead, a poblano pepper that has obviously been eaten. Another poblano pepper that is gone. So, you can see some holes here. And I can see that that one looks like it might be suffering a little. So, this is a problem I absolutely have to take care of today. First off, what is the issue? Who is in here? Well, if it's eating so much, then it can only be my little friend, the slug, or the snail. And I can't get rid of all of those, so I'm gonna have to protect the plants. I think probably doing something against the sides will help a lot. All right, first job is to make sure this is flat against here. Come on. All right. Now I know that nothing bigger than those snails can get in under here. And I have a solid, secure surface on the inside to put a little barrier. You know, I could have swore I had insect netting somewhere in the garage, and I guess I don't. So I just ordered it, and I'm gonna have to accept the fact that by the time it gets here in 2 days, thank you Amazon, those little peppers that are down there might be gone. The nice thing is I do have replacements, so I'll just keep those watered, wait till the netting gets here, put the netting up so that it is covering the tender little plants, and it won't have to stay on there the entire season, just until the plant gets big enough to actually, you know, fight back when a slug decides to take a chomp. For right now, I'm gonna plant these. These are my leeks. Most of them have 2 little things on them. There are some extra ones that actually started sprouting that I didn't actually expect to sprout, but I'll just take the entire plugs and plug them into my big planter there, and that planter will be done for a while. First off, let's see, I think I need about 3, maybe 3 containers more of soil. That's 2. It's going to need a lot more than that. Oh, not very light in here, huh? Maybe a little more? What's the bag in there? Almost. Do I have any more soil to recycle? Yes, I do. Um, just take one or two of these out so that I can put it on top. Go. Drier soil, it's been sitting around for a while, but it is okay. It is okay because it'll just mix in with this soil and it won't be hydrophobic. I'm not mixing fertilizer in with this recycled soil because I know this soil already has fertilizer in it when I planted carrots, and it's only been outside about a week, 2 weeks. Still plenty of fertilizer there. Ah, nice. Oh, this is much better. This is much better. There we go. Yeah. Nice. All right. Get some babies planted. Come on, babies. Do I have a stick? I have a stick. Stick here. Now, I like my leeks young. I don't like my leeks super big. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 'No! No! Don't worry. It's not the end. It's okay. Okay. This just crumbled, but that's okay because it's still got a root. That root is plenty fine. And what I'll do is just cover this back over and put a smaller hole and tuck the leek in. And boom, Bob's your uncle. Job's a good one. Come on. These ones with 2, I'll let them grow, and eventually I'll just take one of them out, plant them elsewhere. Great looking roots. They'll do fine. Leeks really don't mind being transplanted more than once. I don't want to cover that one up too much. I can cover it up a little. There we go. There you go. And you. There. Look at that. No. Here we go. Leeks. Perfect. All it needs is a bit of water, and it's done. Whew. I can get there we go. Do any of you guys have something that you're really proud of, or a mistake you want to share? A weed that proved to be not a weed, or even something shocking? Feel free to share it. Go Go ahead and comment down below and I'll get in touch with you. Videos, photos, just a story. I really want to know about your gardens. Come on then, you beggar, if you want the rest of the chicken. Good bird. Silly crow. There he is. Yeah, your chicken's down there. Go ahead. You can have it. Unless that's not what you wanted. I don't have anything else to give you right now.
He wants another one of them big fat eggs. Hard boiled eggs. That's what he's looking for.
Oh, you got a friend. Is it a pretty friend or is it a buddy friend? I can't tell.
No, he won't go for it.
Well, he won't go for it right now.
Yeah. He
He
wants
might
his
be seeing
chicken.
movement in the other building that he doesn't like.
Yeah.
Bet you anything, I'll find a nice big fat rat in the driveway tomorrow again.
Yeah.
Those are his presents.
Mm-hmm.